Who do you think is going to be the champion in each division at the end of 2023?
I think it's got to be Islam. I think Volk, because I just don't know if anyone's going to be able to beat Volk next year.
No, not yet. 2024. Someone's going to beat him.
I think 70 is going to be Khamzat.
85.
Because I think he'll be champion at 70 even if he moves up. I think he'll win 2 belts. So he'll still be champ. I think 85 is Whitaker. I really think so because Pereira is not going to be champ for too long.
But do you think they're going to
down easily by?
But why do they? What the UFC? If the UFC were smart, they would book Khamzat right away in March.
I just think Whitaker and Khamzat might not be till.
No, but what I'm saying is, you
book Khamzat
for March for a title fight in UK.
If you want,
and then you book him again against Pereira.
Well, then he'll be champ. But I just know the UFC. And I feel like they fuck up all the time.
They're gonna do some dumb shit.
Yeah, they're gonna do something stupid. So I think Whitaker's gonna be the champ.
You think? You think Adesanya's gonna get? You don't think he's gonna get the immediate rematch?
If Adesanya gets the immediate rematch, he'll lose.
Pereira's gonna be.
And then Whitaker will fight Pereira, and he'll beat Pereira.
But do you think Pereira's gonna fight 3 times next year?
No,
it's twice. Right?
I fought twice.
Yeah,
I think he'll lose to Whitaker, and then maybe Khamzat will move up to fight him. So maybe he might be champ.
I think it's gonna be.
I think it's one of those two.
I think Khamzat's gonna be 70 and 85. That's my prediction.
I'd like that to happen.
I honestly think 70, 85. I think 205 is gonna be. I'm gonna say Magomed. I think
he gets another chance.
I think he gets another chance. I think he gets done against Glover.
He's not gonna get it in his next fight.
I think he's gonna fight Jan again. I think he's gonna beat Jan. Because I think he's gonna come in a little bit different. He's gonna come in calmer. It's not gonna be
It's not gonna wrestle more.
It's not gonna be a pay-per-view. I think that caused a lot of pressure to him, and I think he really didn't fight like how he always fights.
He didn't wrestle enough.
Yeah, and I think he's just a bit more reckless in that fight. You know what I mean? I think the pressure really got to him. It was when sometimes people with pressure, they handle it differently. Mm-hmm. Some guys are just more crazy with it, and I think that's kind of what happened with him. I think he was very reckless. And
you think Yuri's coming back in 2020?
No, I don't think so. I think 2024. Yeah. And I think Magomed's gonna beat Jan on a fight night.
I think Yuri's coming back. Yuri's the kind of guy to recover.
You think in 2023?
Yeah.
Damn.
I think he's gonna come back December.
Do you think he's gonna win the title though?
I think he beats Magomed.
You think he beats Magomed?
Dude, I don't know. I mean,
Magomed was not that.
I don't know if he beats Magomed.
He was not that. Didn't look.
He wasn't that great.
But that was also. I think there's a lot of.
Jan's leg kicks. I mean, Yuri doesn't have those leg kicks.
Do you think Yuri beats Jan?
Yuri is better than Jan on his back.
But do you think Yuri beats Jan?
I think Jan on his back was dog shit.
Jan is terrible wrestling overall.
Yeah.
But do you think Yuri beats Jan?
I think he has a good chance.
I think that's a weird fight.
It's so hard to pick anyone to beat Jan in the stand-up because he's really just got good boxing.
But Glover, that matchup made
Glover's a good wrestler.
Great wrestler. I mean, we said he was a top 5 grappler.
I just don't think Glover can be champ for that long.
He's just so strong though. You know what I mean? His grappling is so good.
Yeah.
It's amazing grappling. But I think it'll be Magomed. That's my prediction. But heavyweight, dude, I want to say Jon Jones so badly.
What about what do you think of heavyweight? I think Ngannou's still gonna. I think you know what?
Is he gonna fight again?
I think it's gonna be. Dude, it could be Pavlovich.
Ooh.
Because what if Pavlovich fights Gane?
He's gonna knock out Gane.
I think he knocks him out.
Knocks him out badly.
Even though I think I might want Gane to win, but
I'd want Pavlovich.
Yeah, that'd be lit. That'd be fun.
That'd be lit. Against Francis.
Heavyweight's so hard to pick. I think heavyweight's the hardest one.
It's just because there's so much variables.
So many guys.
There's Francis. Is Francis gonna come back? Is Jon Jones gonna come back? You know what I mean?
Jones.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say it's gonna be Jon Jones. I'm actually gonna say.
I don't think Jon Jones beats Francis.
I think he beats Francis.
Here's the thing. Jon Jones' last performance was the one who showed up against Reyes.
But
he didn't look good against Reyes.
But you got to remember,
he's just older now.
In terms of that division, he lost focus. He lost his motivation. So he wasn't training as hard. He was underestimating all of his opponents.
But even if he does have focus, what if he can't take Francis down?
I think he's going to be able to regardless. Then he'll be like Gane. He'll do what Gane did.
But Stipe, who out-wrestled DC, and Stipe's a big guy. Stipe could take Francis down.
Yeah, but
Francis stuffed him like he was nothing.
I don't know if Francis will be able to hit Jones. That's another variable because Jones is one of the least hit fighters ever.
I think so, but the thing is, Jones is not like a Cyril Gane level of defense.
Oh, and a level of striking. I agree with you on that.
Jones might be hard to get hit.
But I think he's quicker.
But here's the reason why he's so hard to get hit. At light heavyweight, he's so long, he puts out his hands. When Jones is fighting these heavyweights, those guys have similar reaches, and they're not worried about the power that's coming at them. Like, these guys get in front of Jones at light heavyweight, and he's a big guy. Like, he's long, he's big, he's intimidating. Heavyweight, I don't think guys are that intimidated by him, and that's the thing. Like, I think they'll be able to hit him. Like, he got touched up by Reyes, you know?
But
I think Francis, if he
they're
can't
way
take
slower.
Francis down, Francis is fucking fast on the feet.
But not like that level. Like Jones is gonna have a huge speed advantage. But like, just think of how much.
I don't know though. He's slow. I feel like he's gonna be slower.
Yeah, but we gotta think like
got all this new
the
weight on
difference.
him.
Look at the difference between divisions in terms of speed. When people come up in divisions, there's a huge speed difference.
For sure.
But in heavyweight and light heavyweights, a bigger gap in terms of
but I
weight,
also think it's a bigger gap in terms
of
adding
strength and
weight.
power. Yeah, I agree with you on that.
I think Ngannou's a natural heavyweight.
Oh, I think that the wrestling, like Jones is also a freakishly strong wrestler. That's what you got to remember. Like we talk about Khabib and Islam, these guys are strong as fuck. That's Jones too. Jones is that strength too.
I'm not convinced. I'm not convinced.
Remember what he
of
did to DC?
Yeah, for sure. He's definitely a beast,
dude. His
but like,
strength is.
It's just a different. But I also look.
He also doesn't go for as many takedowns. It's a little like it's different style. Like Khabib and Islam, that's their bread and butter. They're wrestling. Like Jones. Amazing wrestler, but he'll maybe shoot a couple times. That's it.
And when he gets it, it works. It's just like when he's wrestling DC's like short, stocky, and he's a little older.
That is fair.
John, Ngannou is just like Ngannou to me is just a freak. Like I just feel like if that guy spends a whole training camp stuffing takedowns, I feel like it's easy for him to connect with Jones's chin than it is Shogun. And I just think he'll walk him down, stuff a takedown, and just knock him out. Like I would pick that to happen 100 out of 100.
What if Jones
not 100 out of 100?
Down?
If Jones takes him down, then he could definitely win that fight.
He's gonna gas him out and
I think he'll TKO
or submit him.
I think
or
that's
maybe
possible.
you don't submit Francis.
I would go with Francis. I'd bet money on Francis.
KO.
I'd bet him to win on.
Do you
KO.
think the division would be better if Francis doesn't come back?
Yes.
That's what I was.
I think no, that's not true. I think Francis needs to come back to fight Jones.
But the thing about Francis, we got to remember, he never fights.
If Francis fights, yes, but it's important that he comes back at least one more time.
I guess.
I think having Francis out for a long time, one more time, it's worth it if he at least fights.
What
Jones.
if he beats Jones? That makes it
he beats
worse.
Jones and that's the thing.
But then he hurts his knee.
But the thing is, if he hurts his knee and beats Jones, at least we saw the Jones fight. That's worth.
True.
That's worth us waiting.
That's the biggest fight.
I'm cool with waiting another fucking year.
By the way, that pay-per-view does $1 million.
Yeah, that does $1 million.
Close.
That does the most buys out of anyone outside
anything
of
that's not Conor.
Yeah.
That we were talking about Islam versus Charles.
Yeah.
Like
who do you think is going to be champ at feather?
Oh, we forgot.
We did flyweight, which was Moreno.
We didn't say. I don't think we did that.
Oh, well, who do you think is going to be champ?
I think Moreno.
What about bantamweight? That's the one we did.
I think Aljo.
You think Aljo? What happens if Piotr Jan rematches Aljo? Who do you think wins that?
I don't think it's ever going to come.
You don't think Jan is ever going to get there?
Dude, not when Aljo is still around. I think Aljo is close to moving up or retiring. I honestly do think he's close.
I think he's close.
I think he's going to fight. He's going to beat Cejudo.
Jan's still young.
Jan's still young.
I think he's going to be a champ.
There's a real chance he's a champion. But I also think there's a real chance he leaves the UFC.
Nah, not now. Unless he gets another bullshit robbery. But
I don't think they're going to do him like that.
He's won his last fight. Like, I think it's so sad that he's in this position because he literally beat O'Malley.
Yeah. I mean, the more time goes by, I don't have as much of a problem with the decision.
Same. I mean, I understand.
You know what I mean? Especially after seeing Patty. What happened with Patty, I have less of a problem with it. But in terms of just like the 35-pound division, I think Aljo has a real chance to be the bantamweight GOAT this year. Yeah.
If he wins,
I think he beats Henry Cejudo, dude.
If he beats Henry, he's probably the GOAT. It's just kind of weird.
He's got a weird career though.
Yeah.
You know, because like he beat TJ Dillashaw, but he didn't beat like a legit.
If he beats Cejudo and then O'Malley, he's the GOAT.
Oh, by far. But I think he moves up after that.
There's no chance. You think he's going to move up before he faces O'Malley?
After. I think he's going to beat Henry, O'Malley, and then he's going to move up.
Probably.
He's going to be like Marab. You can try to win.
Probably.
That's the plan.
Dude, Marab as champion would be the worst.
He's not.
Thing.
Like, yeah, he's not going to win. He's not going to beat a Peter Yan or Corey. He would get smoked by Corey Sandhagen. Honestly, by Sandhagen. Honestly, I don't know about Sandhagen.
Sandhagen, he might beat.